I'm Eric D'Amato.
And I'm Classic Gamer.
And welcome back to Let's Play Discworld 2 Missing Presumed. We're in Act 2 now.
Yep, we are.
Hey, that would only irritate the bees.
Okay, so we need to find. We need to get the hops, which are somewhere in the garden.
Oh, great. We're making beer then.
I'm assuming they're over here, yeah. Although I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, she's here now.
Yeah.
So this is the university compost heap. Everyone always goes on about recycling as though it's such a thrill. The suffragesta, doing what I can only call a tied-up routine.
Women want the joke. Jokes for women. Female jesters can be every bit as dried up and cliched as a man. We shall not be moved.
Oh, no, not again.
She might be the worst voice actor I've ever heard in the game.
Well, she does do the there's one female again in the game.
Okay.
And she does
this particular performance might be the worst I've heard in a video game.
Yeah, it is quite.
We shall not be.
What? Never?
What? Well, obviously not never. I mean, there's calls of nature for a start. The protest would lose some of its majesty if I didn't nip off now and then for a quick, well, you know.
Oh, I see.
Then there's sundry other emergencies. I mean, if a tidal wave, right, came sweeping this way, right, then the protest itself could hardly be seen to suffer if I screamed in fright, untied myself and fled in the opposite direction. Just common sense, really. Live to fight another day, that sort of thing. Still, all in all, we will not be moved involuntarily, except by cause of nature, cause of supernature, or through other extraneous circumstances that we can't really control.
Fine. Possibly the most carefully thought-out protest song I've ever heard. It seems to me there has to be a better way of doing this sort of thing. Have you ever considered maybe distributing leaflets?
Thought of it, but it's a bit hard passing out leaflets when I'm roped up here, right?
I don't think you quite understand my point, but then who does? Is it a good place for this kind of thing? I mean, is the university garden really the most effective place to be getting your message across?
Not really. Still, what it lacks in street presence, I feel it makes up for with a certain rural charm, don't you? Ah, sun in the trees, the wind in my hair, the rather interesting feel of hemp bounds as they restrain me. Are you married at all?
Excuse me, I think I hear my mother calling. Leaving us, of course, to ask the question, just how does she manage to tie up both of her own ends? See you later.
Looking for hops.
It's so honestly weird because it says to go and get the hops, but I have no idea what it's talking about. Maybe what thing is. But both guys I've just looked at is saying the same thing, but this third one that I found, which actually is better, it's got all the items we need to pick up in red, which I have to say is very useful. So the first place we want to go, we've got the hooter, we've got the pick.
Yeah.
So we want to go to the shades and go back to the mortuary, whether that dead witch was, basically.
Oh dear, we're gonna see the necrophiliac.
Hello again.
He said...
Yeah, he said, what are you doing standing about here all day when the cosmos is going down the privy? Hey, I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Just fancy. 20 years of school and finally you've mastered the ability to talk to a rat. Your mother must be so very proud. If you ever had a mother.
Still the dead collector doing his thing.
In here, there should be a dude in here.
The city mortician. I wonder if this is what he wanted to be at school. I mean, just start off. I mean, it's a nest. I think I wonder,
Jesus Christ.
the city
Maybe I have to
mortician.
listen.
I wonder if this is what he wanted to be at school. How'd you learn? I mean, just start off small with goldfish and so on. I mean, it's a necessary job. Don't get me wrong, but it's a. Oh, it doesn't sound like a #1 choice. That's all I'm saying. I've forgotten what started me off on this now. I think I've been catching too much of that embalming fluid. I wonder if he caters for takeaway.
Jesus Christ, he talks sufficiently too much. We gotta steal his mirror?
Yep, that's one thing we got to get. Yep, indeed.
Hello.
Dead? Why, come in, sir. Come in and decompose yourself.
I'm not dead. I was just being polite.
Not even a little bit dead?
I feel dead.
Not fading away? No nagging little cough or unexplained twinge or tiny touch of fever? Come now, surely you can make the effort?
No.
No. I suppose not. All the fun's going out of this business these days.
Can't you see that this woman isn't dead?
Oh. You think you are qualified to judge, do you?
But she isn't dead. Just look at her.
Oh, I see. Look at Mr. Expert. That's your expert opinion, is it? An expert in being alive, then, are we?
Well, yes.
I suppose everyone is. That's the problem with this job. There's no way of gaining any respect.
What is it that you do exactly?
Well, I issue all the death certificates, make sure they're really dead, that sort of thing. We can't have people being buried alive, you know.
I should certainly say not.
Yes, there'd be hell to pay at the graveyard. All the undead would be on me like a shot. Live bodies in a dead-only area. Wrongful zoning of designated areas, the lot. Very touchy lot, the undead.
What have they got to be snobby about?
Been there a long time, you see. They're getting very touchy with this epidemic and everything. When you've got yourself a nice grave, good view, patio and barbecue pit, well, you get a bit iffy when a lot of newcomers suddenly turn up, only to be expected.
Well, at least they're cheap and thorough. Anytime I feel myself coming over dead, I think I'll just nip in here for a lie down.
Okay, so
See you later.
we haven't got the thing in the chat yet to talk to him about. So you want to go and talk to the dead collector and ask the question mark icon.
I better not store that away.
What? Oh, for fuck's sake, Rincewind!
I better not store
He-
that away.
He can't take it yet. Let's go outside and come back. So go and talk to the debt collector and ask. We have to ask him about death certificate.
Dead. Luxury post-mortem transportation. 5-star service. Best highly bring.
What am I supposed to ask him about?
Question mark icon.
So, where do you transport your corpses?
Oh, well, it used to be all mountains, you know, scenic locations. Very cold, you see, so the customers enjoyed it for longer before all their bits fell off. But you should see the place we've just found now, sir. Beaches, hats with corks, and blondes with these huge, straining, pink, oil-smeared...
Yes, but how do I get there?
Well, you'd have to be dead, sir. We've got the entire season's passages already booked.
Look, are you telling me that I have to be dead in order to qualify for tourist travel?
Well, yes, sir, but it's a very reasonable option. We let you take all the luggage you want.
Why's that?
It's all classed as carry-on baggage, sir. That was just another little Undertaker's joke.
It's a good thing you have a captive audience. Why not just tell me how to get to this holiday location of yours?
Just a death certificate should do it, sir. It's the only way to tell these days. Got one, have you?
Nope,
Let's
we
just
haven't.
stop-
So now we need to go and ask the mortician about a death certificate.
I feel the game's supposed to be funny.
So we will use that mirror, but we obviously can't take it. No.
How does one get to be declared dead round here?
Simple, sir. Just lay down on that slab. When a cold mirror won't cloud with your body's breath, and there's no detectable pulse, then we can safely declare the individual to have passed beyond.
Even if they're still walking and talking?
I've had to relax those criteria, sir. In the current situation, it pays to be flexible in your definitions.
So you can find out what happens
Look,
if we
I'm
do it
afraid I have to
without
be
doing
somewhere
the
else.
without doing the things we need to do to become dead. If you want to show that off, you can. But if you don't want to, we don't have to. And then just talk to him. He should
All right.
come over.
Look, I'm feeling a little bit dead. And so I thought I'd better just pop along and see you.
Right. A very wise decision, if I may say so, sir. Now, we'll do a few little standard tests. Firstly, I'll check your breath, see if it clouds up this mirror. Bad news, I'm afraid, sir. You still seem to be in the land of the living.
Are you sure?
Afraid so, sir. I can't really offer any hope. You might go on like this for years and years.
Well, I suppose I'll just have to go on then.
Never mind, sir. You never know what tomorrow might bring. Chin up. For all you know, you might be dead in no time.
Okay, so if you just want to go and do this next part, we can just go and start doing it now. You can't take the mirror; he won't let you.
Fuck's sake, though. Come on.
So
Bucket.
what we
Can I
need to
take the bucket
do.
at least?
Afraid it's welded to the...
No, the bucket rolled to the great.
So what we need. You remember that room with the pork that was hanging? That was
Yes.
the pork was there but wasn't there.
Pork
So what you
futures.
got to do is a little bit of a time situation. So you have to go and grab some ice, and then come back here, use the ice on Rincewind, use the mirror on the Bunsen burner, and then the wooden arm on yourself. And then he'll do all the 3 tests, and then you'll be declared dead.
Do you remember where the shades, where that was?
It was on the Fool's Guild. So try and go the quickest. Ah, yeah, that is the quickest way. So when you come back down, it's to the left.
I need a pick to collect the ice, I assume?
Yeah, you need to use the pick to collect the ice. Correct. Should be the one over to the left. That's it.
I'm glad it's the furthest one. That's so fucking helpful. Well, I'm sure it won't melt while we're in here, right?
It will melt, but if we're quick, it shouldn't melt before we get there.
Well, I mean, it won't melt while we're in the fucking cold room.
No, but now we're out of the cold room, it will start melting.
Move faster, you little bastard. Come on. Oi. You're stealing time from me. Don't turn around, you little fucker. Go. Move. Bastard. Come on. Faster.
Okay, so you use the mirror on the Bunsen burner. And then the wooden arm on Rincewind. I think maybe before you lay down. Maybe. I'm not sure if you have to do it. Actually, no, do it when you lay down. And then place it on the bench. That's
Okay.
it. And then lay down.
Okay, lay down, then use ice?
Yeah, lay down and use ice. Yeah, lay down. Use the ice on yourself and the wooden arm on yourself.
If it's low body temperature he wants, then it's low body temperature he'll get.
Cool. Shut up.
And then finally, the wooden arm on yourself.
This should
And then
fool
talk to him.
Hello again. Look, I'm virtually sure this time. I've been feeling a little bit dead most of the night, but I definitely felt myself pop me clogs a few minutes ago outside. Would you care to just take a little look?
Firstly, I'll check your breath, see if it clouds up this mirror. Okay, now I'll check your arm for a pulse. Looking good so far, sir? Just one last test. Your body temperature.
You want to see Rincewind get hurt?
Yes.
No, wait! Perhaps we can talk about this.
Wonderful news, sir. Wonderful news.
Yes? Am I dead?
As a doornail, sir. Finally, a satisfied customer at last. Now then, here's a death certificate, which also entitles you to cut-price headstone carving, embalming, and free drinks at the yearly Mortician's Ball.
Mortician's Ball? Doesn't sound like much fun to me.
Oh, you know, sir, once the old embalming fluid starts flowing, of course it kills you in the end, but what doesn't, eh? Well, have a nice death. And please don't hesitate to call round again if there's anything I can do for you.
Great.
Do you know what? That bit with the making out that you're dead, I always remember that bit of the game. And then just give the certificate to the dead collector, and we'll be in the next area.
Right.
I
well,
fucking
hold on, sir.
love
We'll
how I
soon
have
you off
to
a post-mortem
fucking
holiday. Did I tell you the one
wait
about
for
the
my
carrion
inventory
luggage?
every time I
Afraid
go
so.
anywhere.
Ah, well, can't win them all, or any of them, come to think of it.
Har, yo ho ho, me matey. Shiver your timber, a vast improvement.
Stop that!
Oh, please. It's genuine nautical gibberish.
No, I've told you about that. I'm only doing business with you if you stop all that ridiculous yo-ho-ho business. It's demeaning.
But it's establishing character.
No, it's establishing that you are a loony. This is supposed to be a sea voyage, not Captain Sea Dog's little shipmates holiday fun club.
Look, if we're going to sea, then we ought to establish ourselves as acceptable stereotypes of sea-going characters. It all stands to reason. Now, you can't hold me responsible for the paradigms which grip our customers. They expect this sort of thing. They don't think you're real without all that avast the main brace business. Word-of-mouth advertising can make or break a business like mine.
Word of mouth? They're dead.
Oh, all right. Just bring them on board then and we'll forget all about it. Timbers, shiver, hoist, locker, Davy, wooden, man, stop it, no.
What?
Nothing. Just, clearing my throat.
There's something very odd about you.
As I were walking down Paradise Street, singing hey ho, blow the man down, a saucy young cuttlefish I chanced there to meet. Oh, give me some time to blow the sheep up. Damn!
I say, any chance of a cup of tea, my nautical arty?
Arr! That's the ghost of Captain Lavender Beard, back from Davy Jones's bathroom. Run for your lives! Women and fearless sea dogs first!
You know, I seem to meet more crazy people than sheer coincidence should allow. Anyway, looks like I'm in control now.
Oh, look, it's the red dimension from Phantasm. Oh dear. Well, this is gonna get fucking racist.
You! There you are! Bone idle, I see. Come on, get up and get back to work. It's chaos back there.
No. I like it here. It's a land of opportunity. Sun, surf, and prawns.
I can see the sun's giving you a nice bleach. Come on, we're going home.
No, I'm not going back. I worked my fingers to the bone for them, but they all hate me.
Hate you? What does that matter? You're dead. You're not supposed to worry about things. You just happen.
Well, I want more from life. A little bit of popularity. It's not too much to ask, is it? I work hard for everybody. Does anyone ever say thank you? I think not.
Thank you for dying. Look, if I promise you that I'll find a way of making you popular, will you come back?
People will like me. You promise?
Cross my heart and hope to meet you in your professional capacity. Now, is it a deal?
All right. But only if you make me feel wanted.
I have just the thing to bring the message into the people's hearts and minds, my dear fellow. Tell me, have you ever heard of something called the Clickies?
A clicky, you say? Something to make a legendary figure more personally popular? That's a challenge and a half, that is. But nothing modern marketing techniques can't handle. You just leave it to old Dibbler.
All right, but I wanted to have integrity. Just make it nice.
Nice? Of course it'll be nice. I'll tell you what, I'll splice you in for half a take, but mind, I'm cutting my own throat. Now, tell me what talent you got lined up. This, lead of yours. Nice, upper balcony, is she?
No.
Oh, well, what a skinny one then, eh? Long and lean, eh? Whoa!
Well, quite lean, yes.
I got it then. I've got the angle. Works as a shipwright by day over at the docks. Sweat, 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 wood shavings, and torn, tight little shirt, and then dances in an exotic nightclub every evening. We clap a soundtrack on it, and we got a hit for sure.
A shipwright who dances in a topless bar? What the hell do you take our audiences for?
For about 3 groat a ticket. Why? What's wrong? The formula's perfect.
I'm just not so sure my principal lead is going to make a very convincing exotic dancer. I mean, sex-wise and all.
You mean they're a man?
Well, I suppose he's a man. It's hard to tell, really. You have to look at the pelvis, don't you?
They keep you wizards indoors too long. That's your problem, mate. Look, I'll tell you what, we can sell anything, just as long as we have the right marketing. You know the product, so I'll leave all that with you. We need 3 things to make this a success. You've been waiting for this bit, haven't you? Just waiting for it. First and foremost, a gorgeous babe. That's just pro forma for the press. Next, you need a really catchy jingle, a song we can clap into the soundtrack. Finally, we need a gimmick, a novelty merchandise that actually creams the cake. Get me those 3 things, and I'll have a film out in no time.
Collect a babe, a jingle, and some novelties. I don't suppose you'd consider collecting them yourself.
Nah, mate. What sort of fool would waste his valuable leisure time voluntarily going off on annoying little quests set by stupid and ungrateful people, eh?
Yes, he'd have to be some sort of idiot, wouldn't he? Oh well, see you in a little while then. Take axe, open door, kill dragon. Why wasn't I born in the days of text adventures?
You actually were, Rincewind.
Death, old chap, we are gonna make you a star.
Now we can go pretty much anywhere, I think,
Great.
with the ship.
We have that place. We have Hill. I love it's like we got Hollywood, Uncle Morepork, frickin' Jelly Baby, and Hill.
There should be a place called the beach.
Oh god, I hate the beach.
Is there a place called the beach? Somewhere? It doesn't really... It just says beach.
Is it in the world map or in one of the locations?
Maybe it's in one of the locations.
Hollywood. No, it's not here. It's not real.
Let me check the other guide. Is there anything on the map called XXXXX? By any chance?
No, I don't think so.
Ah,
Our
That's not-
locations
it's
are
not-
Hollywood, Morpork, Pyramid, Jelly Baby, Oasis, and Hill.
try the hill. See what that does.
I can't just walk there through the sand.
He can't walk there through the sand.
Oh, for goodness sake! Oh, for goodness.
Oh, we can go further out to sea though.
Ah, there we go. Oh, this is probably XXX.
What, shall I get inside it? No way! Nobody's ever interfered with the luggage and lived to tell about it. A colourful local shop, and I've got just enough time to stock up on a few billabongs and get my jumbucks restrung.
So,
If I want
Fun
anything, I
fact-
suppose I'll have to talk to Dibula.
fun fact about this area.
Yeah, it's
This is
Australia.
how far. It is familiar, but this is how far I got before I stopped.
Oh,
Baskets!
I kn-
Take a good look, you'll probably be weaving these in remedial therapy before you finish this game. I'd better ask Dibula first. It's funny, really, how you go thousands of miles and meet someone who sort of reminds you of someone else. Ah, a bent stick, how very amusing. You kidding? Why would I want a bent stick?
I talked to him.
point me on. Oh, it's Dibbler.
Grubs, mate?
You what?
Grubs. Witchetty grubs. A buns of feed. Mmm. You can just smell 'em on the barbie now, eh? Come on. The cost's only 3 bits, and at that price, I'm cutting me own didgeridoo.
No, look, I don't want to eat any insect larva today, thank you.
Could
It's
be
an
the mistake
Aussie.
of your life,
Yeah,
mate.
blah.
They're yummy.
Ugh. Grubs? Ugh, they smell awful.
You'd be really grateful for a feed of these if you were lost in the desert, mate.
A good advert for buying a map, I feel. Are you sure you live here? You seem awfully familiar to me.
Sure as a platypus is an egg-laying mammal. Now, can I interest you in any quality dinkum merchandise, mate? Picnic hampers? Hats with corks? How's about a nice bent stick? I've got a lovely line in those.
No, now look, why don't you sell anything useful?
Useful? It's all useful. See?
Huh?
Here, best thing for that? Take a couple of raw insect larvae, cures it like magic.
Like magic?
Well, if it cures it, it'll be magic. Come on, mate. 2 for the price of 1. I'm cutting me own bludger.
Go away.
Go away. You go away.
You get one of the sticks. Look at the baskets.
Baskets. Take a good look, you'll probably be weaving these in remedial therapy before you finish this game.
Oh, okay. So try talking to him and talk to him about the baskets.
If you locals are so smart, how come there are no bottles attached to that hat?
There were, but the flies have already been and took 'em. Come on, mate. 2 for the price of 1. I'm cutting me
wearing a
own
hat?
bludger.
Stop saying that. I'm
No.
sure it doesn't mean anything.
Ah, sorry.
Oh, even
You've
the hat.
worked that
I've only
out,
just
have you?
noticed the hat in
Yes,
the back
we
of the
only
stand.
talk like that when there's foreigners about. The tourist board insists that we maintain the image. In real life, none of us would dream of drinking or swearing or making offensive remarks about women, I assure you. Now then, where was I? Ah, yes. G'day, Dinkum Chunder, Struth, I'm worried about Darlene.
Yes, very, very bonza. Now go and be colloquial over there, will you? Stand the flaming crows. Oh, now you've got me doing it.
That was
Picnic
quite
hamper,
amusing.
It's not filled with bugs or anything, is it?
Nah, mate. I'd charge extra for the bags. It's a bargain. I'll give you the handle for free, but I'm cutting me own billabong.
I don't think you can cut a billabong. I think it's a place.
Okay, so leave this area now.
Ah, Bondi. Sun, surf, sun, sand, surf, heat, flies, and a strange, indescribable smell just hovering somewhere at the back of my nose. Just a place where the dead can enjoy life. Odd. There's something strangely hypnotic about those waves. Must be fun dipping in and out of the surf, dodging the broken bottles and old fishhooks, swerving between the sharks. Sounds like jolly good fun. I wonder how one would go about it. I'll be seeing you then.
Okay.
Yeah, see you later, mate.
Where are we
Have a
off to?
good one, mate. So now we want to go to the place that the dilly, whatever. That's it.
Jelly baby.
Jelly baby.
Jelly.
Okay.
It's like the candy. Jelly baby. Like the sweet. It's like what the Seventh Doctor's always eating.
A hitching rail. It's a piece of wood. What do you want, a speech? No point, really.
Oh, that's a camel.
Yes. But they're not real.
No, I think that's making you go to the pyramid. We will go there in a minute, though. Can we go in the shop behind you?
Maybe.
Or go this way first, or whatever way you want to go. Ah, there we go.
The shuddersome thought, of course, is that these creatures actually breed, meaning that something actually finds them attractive. If I must have one of these, then perhaps I should talk to the salesman. A very suspect salesman. An office, yeah, well, I'm sure it must be of use to someone. I think you might be confusing me with someone who actually wants to exert themselves.
Gerbils always want prime racing gerbils rented to you at lowest cost.
Gerbils? Those look like camels.
No, Effendi. These are gerbils, desert-dwelling rodents. Very fine, very cheap.
Look, I'm telling you that these are not gerbils. Do these gerbils of yours eat cheese, run about in little wheels, make nests out of old tissues and cotton wool?
No, Effendi.
So what makes you think that these creatures are gerbils?
They burrow.
Really? All of them?
Yes. Well, no. Not all of them. Well, none. Really.
Right. Well, I might be interested in renting one of the non-burrowing ones then.
Indeed. Please, feel free to browse.
Is he gonna make us buy a kebab or something?
I don't know.
Gerbils always prime racing. No, the
Look,
in gerbil.
Ah, fucking duck!
No, the what? In gerbil.
Ah! God! Kill me! Kill me now! I hate this!
Yeah.
Fuck. Everything.
In
Please say something that's actually fucking funny for fucking once.
racing gerbils rented to you at lowest cost.
gerbils?
No.
Look, run.
I thought I
Why are
clicked
they
the...
saying the same thing on the other one too?
Yeah. Well. Well.
Right.
In
Camels, eh?
where?
What was that?
Let us for now establish that these are camels. This being so, how much to rent one for a brief journey?
5 dinar, Effendi.
And to buy?
5 dinar, Effendi.
Why are they the same to rent as to buy?
I cannot stand the noise they make as they sit in their wood shavings eating cheese.
Now look, I thought we had that settled. Oh, all right. 5 dinar then, but only if you invest some of it in professional psychiatric treatment.
Okay, so now we've got the camel. We want to go past his shop and talk to that wasn't the place that. I've not actually done this bit for. I don't even remember speaking to him ever. So there should be a. You
Another
should be able to
shop.
trigger.
Local business must be booming.
You should trigger a scene in a minute. There we go. That's the one. I think.
Ooh. Yes. Very nice. Yes. Yes.
Nah, I don't like it.
Oh no, it's awful. You know what that needs? It needs a good gelding.
Quite right. Whip 'em off and we'll soon see a difference.
Yes, yes, yes.
yes.
Time was they'd only let real men in here. They'll let any old rubbish in these days.
Yes, 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 yes.
God, this game's
Mystic
annoying.
temptresses of the East. Not quite as I imagined them, actually. So why do they get such good press? I suppose they must have a good publicity machine.
Remember when Discworld was funny?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, goody. This is the schematics on how to make your own personal pyramid.
So we need to find
Okay.
the stoning area. And there should be so
Chart of
leave
a
here.
pyramid. Gad. I wonder if the... A
Leave here
chart
for
of a
now.
Pyramid. Gad, now there's a pointed clue. I wonder if these things really do change the speed of passing time.
Will you leave here?
Yeah, just leave here for now. We'll try and do this in the order that I've got. Keep going to the left, and hopefully we'll go to a stoning area.
Oh god, another dibbler. Candy Rock.
Oh, Candy Rock. Just keep going all the way up, and we should reach a stoning area. We need to get a stake. There we go. That's the stake we want.
I'm looking closer. I think it's still a wall, but we're still waiting for the last few votes to come in. Are you kidding? I'm not going to be the first against the wall. Now that's a wonderful stake. Tall, straight, pure teak wood. These people certainly know how to give bondage a sense of class.
There we go. Okay, now we want to go. We've gone to the. We want to go to the pyramid this time.
I
go all the way
really
back.
want at least one of these fucking people to
A
be
piece of
funny.
knotted string in the guise of a human man wearing the name Yuri Jella. Perhaps I should attempt to communicate.
One of these people has to be funny.
Ah, witness the all-powerful mystic-type skills of what would be the Far East if that direction existed here. Watch now as Yuri Jella manipulates the metal objects with the modern powers of his magnificent brain. Strain, strain, strain. Oh, the end has fallen off.
What?
I don't know.
Greetings, little fakir of the pharaohs.
Greetings, my good man. Here, see, now revealed before you, the wonders of the Fekir's art. Flashy, blam, splunge.
Yes, I don't think I quite follow.
Do you dare to doubt my powers? Aha! Now I shall strike the infidel with my magnificent straightening type powers.
This game only has 4 voice actors, you say?
6.
6. Oh.
Yeah.
Feel anything yet?
Well, my back stopped hurting, if that's what you mean.
See,
And,
see the awesome might
bear
of
with me.
Yuri Jella.
It's Eric Idle, Nigel Planner,
A mystic.
Kate Robbins,
Mock
and
not the
Rob
powers that your
Bryden,
tiny
the
man
one that was in the
cannot
first game.
understand.
He's actually in all
Watch
3. I
now
think
as
so
he
is
face the
Nigel
wrath of
Planner's in the
Yuri
third game
Jella.
too.
Who plays Death?
I can't figure out the way that the path that this game was going down.
All
Like,
right,
was it
so
trying
what do you
to be
do?
more serious or more funny or
This is the
what?
power of the mind to restart
Well, I mean, it's
hourglasses
trying
and
to be
bend
more
and
funny.
unbend
Like, it's
the
going for more
things.
funny. The
And
thing
to
is,
find
it's just
out
failing
tomorrow's
at it.
news Today,
So does it work?
Yuri also has a special skill at putting things on top of other things.
How lovely for you.
I think if half of these guys had Tony Robinson's voice, I think it'd be a lot better.
Look, you being a mystic and all, you wouldn't happen to know anything about jingles, would you?
Yuri Geller knows all about jingles. You bring Yuri bells and he will make them jingle. You want big jingle or little jingle?
You'll be hearing bells soon if you don't pay attention. I mean jingle as in short, catchy song. Some meaningless little tune that goes around and around in your head all day.
Ah, now Yuri understands. You mean like philosophy, but to music?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, Yuri knows a philosopher. He in desert. Yuri try and remember. Stray.
Ah.
Yuri, pleased to be of assistance. Ah, witness the what?
So much for the mystics of the desert. A mad spoon straightener, a flock of hooting biddies, and some tall stone pointy things that you can't even wear. All right, what about these other mystic powers then?
We have their fabulous pyramid powers of time and space. We have the mystic men sitting in deserts, and we have cut-rate camels. Although they're not quite so mystic, but they can't half spit.
Oh, really? Is that all?
You want more? Then we have the fountain of youth. Yes, indeed, you can get a second childhood without all the dribbling and unfortunate bad type smells.
Now that sounds more like it. Where might I find that?
Oh, I've forgotten.
When they call your people fakers, they're not joking, are they?
How dare you cast aspersions on my mighty powers of, what's it called? It was on the tip of my tongue. Mine's gone blank. Memory. There is a prospector what comes through here every now and again. He goes everywhere. He's been around for centuries. You ask him if he's ever seen a greater sage than Yuri Geller.
See you later.
For the love of God, I hope not.
Oh, look, it's a man selling rocks for use at stonings. Funny. This sort of reminds me of something. Candy rock straight from Big Rock Candy Mountain. Oh, look. Apparently, the stuff comes in coal tar, sulphur, and new phosphate flavours.
Talk to Rockseller, I guess.
Stone, sir.
You what?
Stone, sir. For the executions, good, solid stone, guaranteed streamline. Or we've got lightweight models here, designed for those caught at the back of the crowd.
I'm sorry, I seem to have this awful sense of déjà vu.
Should I mention the fact that women aren't allowed at the stoning, sir?
It's amazing. I think I've had this déjà vu before. You know, there's something familiar about this whole scene. And you, there's something familiar about your voice. Yeah. The graphics may have changed, but the voice is definitely the same.
Oh, don't know what you're referring to, sir. Now, can I interest you in rocks?
No, not just at the moment, thank you. You're a rather rock-loving sort of fellow. Do you have any candy rock?
What, like trolls eat and lose all their teeth on? Yup, there's a slab of it just here. It's terrifically popular. Well, you can throw it at someone and no one gets hurt, see? Good stuff for stonings. I mean, you get to stone the victim all over again on another day.
So this candy rock, can I have it then?
Oh, certainly. I mean, why bother even paying any money? I'm just glad to be of help.
Yes.
Sorry about that, sir. It's just supply and demand. Maybe you should try the next stoning. It should only be in a full moon or two. Someone's sure to have done something stonable by then.
I can't wait for 2 full moons. I'm on a timetable, I am. What am I going to do now?
Have you ever considered, sir, engaging in a long and almost pointless
Yes,
quest
fucking,
to
we
achieve the
understand.
same
You're
results
taking
we
the piss
almost
out of
had
your own
squared away
gameplay. That's
a
not
mere
making us
few
like it
seconds ago,
anymore.
Do I look the sort of person who
Fuck.
go... I do,
It
don't
was
I?
cute the
I really
first
do.
time, now it's getting kind of fucking annoying.
De blah? Oh, no. Why is it that the eerie things in life have such powers of replication and endurance?
Popping hummus. Genuine popping hummus. Take it home and do it yourself. I let it go at half price, even though I'm cutting my own hand off. Off. Or relics. Relics of Fendi. Brand new relics, only half a dinar.
New relics? How can you have new relics?
Through the magic of pyramid power, Fendi. Through the effects of time distortion, we now can bring you all the prestige of ancient artifacts without the annoyance of having broken old rubbish cluttering up the house. Greetings, O pointy-headed one. Are you perhaps interested in owning a very perfect and beautiful bridge? 10,000 dinars! And I'm cutting off my own Farouk at twice the price.
A bridge? In the middle of the desert?
If the need should ever come, Fendi, you will be just that much further ahead of the rush.
I don't believe this. I so love foreign travel. It lets you see that all the foreigners are just like the people you've left at home. A bunch of self-obsessed, ungrateful layabouts. So what's all this about pyramid power, then?
Ah, my esteemed dress-bedecked one. The pyramids are mystic centers of great power. Within them, time is slowed, or time is sped. And they also sharpen hamburger and keep razor blades fresh. Ha-ha! 4 functions for the price of 1. Yours for a desert song, Fendi. 1,000 dinar! And hey, I'm cutting my own hand off.
No, thank you. I'm trying to give them up. Oh, well. It seems I now know how to see a man about a pyramid. It should come in handy someday. It'd be terrible needing a pyramid in a hurry and finding all the shops shut.
Okay, now we want to go to the pyramid.
No, now we want to
Goodbye
stop,
for now.
at least for a bit. Fuck, this is a rough game.
Popping humors.
Fucking, the humor is so not working for me anymore. So
I never really could work out the reason why I stopped playing this game. I don't know if it was because I found it too hard, or something changed in something else, but
I don't know if it's the writing or the presentation, but the jokes aren't good this time around. Like the first time, like the first fourth wall break about going on a meaningless quest to collect meaningless items for an ungrateful layabout is fine, but this is like the 5th fucking one. It's not funny anymore. Honestly, they're really just maybe convincing me we shouldn't be playing this. That's the feeling I'm getting now. Like, if the game thinks I'm such a fucking idiot for playing it, maybe I should just quit, right? Because that's what the game's fucking saying. I'm not liking that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't appreciate the jokes this time around. Anyway, I guess we'll see you next time.
See you next time, guys.
Hi. Thanks for watching. This has been played, edited, and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato.
And he's been helped by me, Classic Gamer.
You can find a link to Classic's YouTube channel, Classics Gamer, and his Twitch in the description below. Please like, comment, and subscribe.